The Mandalorian and Grou is going to be getting a $61 million tax credit from California. Now, I understand the argument about tax credits, tax incentives, productions generate wealth for the community, local area, etc. Understand that. I would be less annoyed with it, though, if those films were actually doing good for society in general, weren't spreading a nonsense message, and were actually good stories as well, rather than just cash grabs to keep a dying company alive, such as Lucasfilm, for instance, which I know loads of people would go, but they're part of Disney. Yeah, maybe. But if you were to separate Disney and Lucasfilm is quite literally dying, like it's dying on its arse. They, as a studio, I don't think they've made profit in years. That's bad. So I thought we'd dive into this. This is quite interesting. This is a report on Variety, where they've got the lowdown on the recent tax credit program for California, film and TV tax credit program. Hit subscribe if you're new here, guys. This will be one of the main reasons why Disney is able to make this movie, because they're getting $61 million back. This is genuinely why they're able to make this movie. If it wasn't for this, I think that they would be probably a little bit more cautious on it. I don't think that's too much of a stretch. So here you have it, right? The Mandalorian and Grou, Mercy, The Accountant 2, nab California production tax credit. So there's some other stuff in here as well, but I mainly, we will primarily focus on The Mandalorian, but we may get to the other stuff because it is interesting. So the upcoming Lucasfilm theatrical release, The Mandalorian and Grou, is one of 15 films to secure an estimated $61 million in 2024 production tax incentives through California's film and TV tax credit program. Interestingly, it's one of the biggest qualifiers for it. So the California Film Commission touted Disney's Mandalorian and Grou as the biggest budget movie to ever qualify for state tax program. Interesting. Which distributes $330 million annually in state tax credits to TV and film productions. So the 15 films in total are a mix of independent and major studio productions. They're apparently, so this is the interesting thing, right? 15 films in total. They're going to give away 330 million or so, maybe a bit more because we don't know the actual amount. But the 15 films in total are projected to inject $408 million in production spending into the state's economy. And they think that Mandalorian alone is expected to generate $166 million in spending in the state. So you're giving away 330 million for 408 million. It doesn't seem that smart. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't seem that smart. Are you actually making that much from that? Is it enough to really be that worried about giving away this amount of massive money? They've got to film somewhere at the end of the day. I guess Mandalorian and Grou, if they weren't filming in California, they'd be coming to the UK because we just give them loads of cash. God. But it doesn't seem like that. It doesn't seem like such a good deal, does it, for California? I don't think so. So the CFC estimates the production activity across the 15 films will generate jobs for an estimated 2,252 crew members, 598 cast members, and 16,800 background performers poised to work across a combined 579 filming days. Now that's good. Generating jobs is of course great. But again, they have to film somewhere. And I wonder whether this is true, whether it is actually generating that much local work. But like I said, the biggest budget movie to ever qualify for state's tax program. That's an interesting statement. But they're going to be getting $61 million back. So now, just to let you all know, anyone residing in California, you are paying for Disney's failures. There you go. So I'd let that sit in there. So just to round out this video anyway, in terms of the other titles. We've got Amazon MGM Studios' The Accountant 2, which is Ben Affleck and John Bernthal. We've got Mercy. And apparently there's untitled films from Disney. 20th Century Studios, which is still Disney. So, yeah, interesting. CFC's executive director noted that 41% of filming days generated by the films will take place outside of LA's county, 30-mile zone. Cameras will roll in such locations as San Diego, Joshua Tree, Orange County, San Bernardino, Upland, San Francisco, Marin County, and Alameda County. The array of film projects announced today demonstrates California's enduring attraction for storytellers. No, mate, it's just the fact that you've given them cash. These productions, spanning big budget features to indie films, not only infuse millions into our economy, and take a lot as well, and also showcase our state's talent and versatility. We're proud to welcome these projects, highlighting California's resilience and continued prominence in the film industry. 7 of the 15 titles are independent films budgeted at under 10 million. 3 are indie films budgeted at more than 10 million. And the 10 indies in total are projected to bring 114 million in qualified spending to the state. But no extra information on the Mandalorian and Grou, but it is the biggest. California's film and TV tax credit program was expanded to 330 million annually in 2014. Because of Gavin, and last year Gavin Newsom signed a bill that extended the program for another 5 years. There you go, great. So you're paying for these people's garbage productions. Some will be good as an FYI. But there you go. California, you are literally saving Disney at this point. Saving Lucasfilm. What else do you say on it? $61 million. I'm glad it's not coming from the British taxpayer though, because that's something that they tend to do quite a lot of, which is very annoying. Disney, please stop filming in the UK so I don't have to keep thinking that my money goes straight into your bank account. That's what happens. That is what happens in the UK. 25 to 30% of the total budget just gets given to them. Good times. Anyway, there you go. That's the video. Not much else to say. I just thought it was interesting. So what do you guys think? Let me know down below. If you're new here, please do hit subscribe, turn the bell notifications on. Follow me over on Twitter at MrHReviews. But that's it. Do you care? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I will say this as well. Do you think that without these tax credits, they would make nearly as many of these films? Because if so, you're dealing with, like, it's just a con at that point. It is just a con. Because they don't make money. You can't keep, like, it doesn't make any sense. Some of these films don't make any money at all. Anyway, it annoys me. I'm going to stop thinking about it. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.